there, this is Teresa. Welcome back to the channel. We are going to do a no contact reading. This is going to be for all signs. We're going to go Aries through Pisces. We're going to take a look and see what is going on in your no contact situation. If you are interested in a personal reading, my email address or my website are listed down below. Okay, let's start with Aries first. Aries, what is your person's energy that you're not in contact with? Okay, so your person is telling others that you are just too much for them, that you maybe are over the top and they are just completely exhausted or depleted when it comes to this connection. And they're just trying to sit back and be silent right now. So let's find out how they actually feel. They do feel that you are a little bit too much, okay? So they could be wanting to maybe pause and take a minute to recollect their thoughts, their energy, their position of trusting that they need to do what's in the best interest of them and feeling very dependable. As far as their intentions, they are still hurt and disappointed when it comes to the connection, and they just feel like you're too much, you're too overwhelming for them. So let's see what their actions are. Okay, so they are working on themselves. They're working on their own stability and security. We do see at the bottom of the deck that they are maybe not ready to come together. They're not in a position to even want to talk right now. They could be just focusing on spending their time with other people. It's not something that they are wanting to entertain at this moment. Taurus. Let's see what your person's energy is. Not my type, being open to different types of people. So your person is maybe feeling like the two of you are not equal, you're not the same, you are maybe not their type, either physically, financially, maybe you're just personality-wise, you clash quite a bit, and this person is feeling like maybe the two of you just are not in sync. Things may not work out. As far as how they feel about you, they maybe were unsure at first if this was a connection that they wanted to invest into. They maybe were very indecisive in refusing to see, you know, who you were as a person. Maybe they were just looking at you physically and not really getting to know you as an individual person, and maybe there was some conflict with that. As far as their intentions, they're not wanting to really open any communication right now. They are trying to stay silent. As far as their next actions, they're going to continue to stay in this silent energy. They are focusing on themselves. They are not really wanting to open up on an emotional level. They're not really wanting to have a new beginning. They are continuing to want to stay silent at this moment. Gemini. Gemini, let's see what your person you're not in contact with. What is their energy? Demanding. You set impossible standards for your partner to meet. So Gemini, your person is feeling like you are having unrealistic expectations for them, that you demand way too much from them, and they're not able to meet the standards that you expect of them. Maybe it's time or money, but they are maybe in denial in the past about being able to meet those needs, thinking they could, but they just feel like maybe your standards are just too high. Yeah, they do feel like they don't really want to move things forward at this current moment because of your demands are something that they cannot realistically reach. As far as their intentions is, they're trying to learn the lesson of this is something that they maybe can't change, that maybe they have this fear and anxiety that if they were to come back to you, they still wouldn't be able to satisfy you or fulfill what your demands are. As far as their next actions is, they are wanting to hold back because of the imbalance in this connection, and they're really not happy with the way things have turned out. This is somebody who is also at the bottom of the deck we're looking at is really holding back from any proceeding of any communication in the near future. Cancer. Let's see, Cancer. The person you're not in contact with. What is their energy? Okay, so insecurities. Work on building your confidence and feeling safe in your relationship. So Cancer, this person is either feeling like you are very insecure or they are very insecure about this connection. There is some secret hidden feelings and emotions here with this person as far as how they feel. Maybe they had planned to actually go the distance in this connection. Maybe they had started to make plans for the future, and maybe you felt like you weren't confident enough with this person, and that's why they kind of stepped back. Maybe there was a conversation that happened. This person's intentions is they love you. They do want to choose you. They want to be able to come towards you. They are wanting to come into alignment with you. They feel a strong tie to you. And as far as their actions, they are feeling a little bit hopeless and have a lot of stress and anxiety. Maybe you told this person that you didn't feel that the things were right, and that's why there is silence now. This person is feeling a little bit set back when it came to that communication. This is somebody who maybe was a little bit impulsive in trying to build the relationship up too quickly, and that it collapsed all of a sudden because you were not on the same page. You could be seeing a lot of twos during this time period too. Leo. Let's see, Leo. What is your person's energy that you're not in contact with? Okay, so Leo, your person is really stuck in the past. It's all about one of your exes is who you're not in communication with. Maybe they're trying to find new love, trying to replace the connection the two of you had, but they're still feeling inspired to want to come towards you at some point. This is somebody who is very nostalgic right now. You could have been married to this person. I'm being drawn to her wedding ring right here. So, or this could have been somebody you were in a connection with for a very long time period. As far as how they feel about you, they're hopeful and optimistic that maybe at some point the two of you could come together because they do still love you. As far as their intentions, they want to close out the silence. They want to be able to open up communication again and be able to take action towards you. As far as their actions, they are coming in pretty adamant and demanding about what it is that they want. What you don't see coming is there is going to be progressions. There is going to be some movement with communication. So if you are still in no contact when you watch this reading, there will be communication coming in very soon. Virgo. Okay, Virgo, let's see, what is the person you're not in contact with? What is their energy right now? Retreating. Fear of being hurt has made them retreat. So your person has this fear of being vulnerable, fear of actually opening up, and maybe that's why they went silent. Maybe you expressed your feelings to this person, Virgo, and they didn't know how to handle it. They weren't ready for those feelings and emotions you had for them, and it's made this person to be triggered to actually want to go silent. As far as how they feel about you, they feel like they need to maybe keep their guard up. They feel very insecure that they are not able to open up and be vulnerable with you. As far as their intentions, at some point they do want to open up the lines of communication. They do know that you do deserve a conversation. As far as their next actions, they are going to pour into this connection and have a little bit of hope and optimism for the future. They are going to try to heal the silent treatment that the two of you have when this person does come towards you. They will feel very inspired to communicate. It may not be a heartfelt communication. It may be more of a passionate communication, but this person does want to open up those lines of communication. Libra. Let's see what your person's energy is during no contact, Libra. Procrastinating. Don't make someone wait around too long. They may give up on you. So Libra, this person is feeling like you are maybe procrastinating on being in a relationship or a connection, and you've been maybe very closed off to it with progressing things forward. And this person feels that procrastination. And let's see how they actually feel about you. Okay, so they feel like maybe there's been a lot of struggles, a lot of things that you have had on your plate, but you should be at the end of being able to resolve those things, that you maybe have just been procrastinating about this connection when you've already resolved the things that were stressful in your life. Those other things were maybe blocking you from wanting to make a decision. As far as their intentions, they want to take control of the situation. They want to have a direct conversation with you. They feel like they can help you make a decision. They want to persuade you or influence you in trying to open up the lines of communication. As far as their next actions, it is going to be a slow process. But there is some hope that this person will want to possibly heal or try to recover from the situation and pour into the connection. Scorpio. Let's see what your person's energy is during no contact, Scorpio. Okay, so your person has a little bit of anxiety. They're afraid to get close. They're afraid if they let you in that's going to make them too transparent and too vulnerable, and they're not wanting to fully open up their heart. This person is very closed off with their heart chakra. They maybe have been focusing a lot of time and effort on work during the silent treatment that they're giving you. Let's see how they feel about you, Scorpio. Okay, so they maybe were very confused and juggling with multiple things in their past. And now they feel like they need to focus on what's important, and they're recognizing that what's important is their monetary worth. So this is somebody with their intentions. They want to come back from the silence, but they are resisting wanting to reach out in this current moment. As far as their actions, yeah, they will return eventually and want to have a conversation, but they're still going to be unhappy because they're afraid to actually listen to what their heart is telling them, which is to open up and be vulnerable. Yeah, this person doesn't want to be vulnerable. They don't want to rely on someone else emotionally, and they're not really going to give you a lot of confidence when it comes to that vulnerability. Sagittarius. Let's see, what is your person's energy during no contact, Sagittarius? Okay, criticizing your partner and driving them away. So Sagittarius, your person could feel like maybe you are critiquing them too much and you're focusing on all the negative things about them and not the positive things that they bring when it comes to this connection. And it's forced this person to not want to speak to you right now. This person is completely silent because of the way you maybe judge them, the way you have an opinion about everything they do, and it's driving this person crazy. They do love you. They have feelings and emotions for you, but they don't like the way you go about things. Their intentions are to maybe step back and maybe a little bit of manipulation here on trying to see if they go silent, if it will force you to come towards them, trying to force that communication through the back door without directly doing it. But as far as their actions, they're just not being fully transparent yet. They want to take responsibility for anything that they maybe have said that hurt you or disappointed you, but they want you to do the same. They want you to be honest and no longer lie to yourself that some of the things you say is very criticizing, and it is forcing this person to want to go away. As far as what you don't see coming is there is victory and success, which means the two of you will be able to overcome this if you can actually have a conversation, put all the manipulation, all of the games, and all the tactics to side so the two of you can have an honest conversation. Capricorn. Let's see what your person's energy is during no contact, Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, so your person is feeling like you're giving them a lot of mixed signals. Maybe sometimes you act like you want to be with them, sometimes you act like you don't. This person is taking the approach of the silent treatment to try to see what your actions will be. As far as how they feel about you, they feel like you are somebody who could be very stable, very reliable, somebody who's very generous and successful, and they want you to be able to protect the connection by reading between the lines that you are giving them mixed signals. As far as their intentions, they feel like there's just a lot of struggle and a lot of problem with you understanding the truth, that maybe you refuse to see what the truth is. As far as their actions, they do love you. They do reminisce a lot about the history, and what you don't see coming is there is going to be a chance to take a leap of faith to start over, that there is going to be this energy of I'm still devoted, I'm still loyal to this connection, and can we start over? I'm being drawn to this rose here, like I still love you, I still have feelings, can we just take a leap of faith and start over? Aquarius. Let's see what your person's energy is during no contact. Pent up anger. Okay, so Aquarius, your person is really mad at you right now. They feel like something you said made them very resentful towards you and made them want to completely not talk to you. That's why they're being silent. They're not communicating with you. They feel like your focus is wrong and that your anger or your actions has built up anger within them. As far as how they feel about you, they want to let go of their ego and pride and come towards you, but they maybe feel like you're also in your ego and pride, and it's making them very upset. As far as their intentions, they want to be able to come back together. They want to have a new beginning. They are hopeful that the two of you will be able to do that, but they are feeling a little bit naive that maybe you will let your guard down, be able to let that happen. As far as their actions, this is somebody who's in this energy of they're really struggling with trusting that this can actually happen, that you can actually compromise or see the other side of it. As far as what you don't see is there's going to be some instability if you were to come back together and have a conversation, that the two of you are not on the same page, and there is this lack of really resolving the issues. There may be a conversation at some point, but right now this person is really upset and they just don't see anything being resolved at this moment. Pisces. Let's see what your person's energy is during no contact. Whoop. Addiction. You're either obsessed about someone or struggling with addiction. So Pisces, your person could be struggling with some substance abuse. They could be addicted to certain behavior, or they feel like you are. Take the roles as it should be. But this is why this person is in silence with you right now, is they feel like there's some addiction here. It could be codependency also. As far as how they feel about you, they feel like you have a lot of problems, that you struggle a lot, that you have a lot going on, a lot of burdens, and a lot of heavy energy around you. As far as their intentions, they do love you. They want to choose you, but these addictions and this obsessive behavior that you have is a constant struggle, and it's weighing your person down. As far as their next actions, they're going to sit and hope that you will make the right choices, that you'll make the best decisions possible in order to make a decision. But this person is just really kind of sitting in their own era as far as their actions and fantasizing about the two of you together, but not really taking any action. This is somebody that you don't see as they're really confused because they feel very insecure. They feel vulnerable that you won't be able to overcome the situation that you're currently dealing with for the two of you to have communication.